friend. Thanks for stopping by today. Today we're going to dive a little bit further into the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. And when I did my introduction, I talked about the power of this book. It was written in 1936. The copy here that I have, I actually purchased in 1984. Pages are coming out of this book like crazy. Why? It's because it's a masterpiece. Now, if you're in network marketing or home business or any kind of entrepreneurial business, here's what we know about business success. 85% of your success is based on your ability to communicate effectively with people. 85%. 50% is technical. So why how to win friends and influence people? Well, it is the master skill set for human relations. I believe it's the master skill set for copywriting, marketing, building a successful business, whether you do it online or offline. Dale Carnegie has got such massive wisdom in here. So yesterday when we spoke, we talked a little bit about the first two principles. The first principle had to do with don't criticize, condemn, or complain. He opens up the book talking about if you want to gather honey, don't kick over the beehive. Makes sense if you stop and you think about it. But how often when we're prospecting or we're talking to somebody about our product or our business or our opportunity or our venture, do we make it about us? Most people, most of the time, are naturally gravitated towards their self-interest. And we look for fault in other people. Well, I can do it better because, or their product is no good because, or their leadership is bad, or their compensation plan is bad. So as we talk about criticism, know that it's dangerous. Now, let me ask you, are you more attracted to the negative or the positive? Who do you want to hang out with? I don't know about you, but I can guarantee myself and most every leader that I know, we're interested in being around positive people. And it's a real challenge for me to focus only on looking for the good in people and the good side of circumstances. Now, my wife Amy and I, we have a philosophy that only good things happen to us. So as the proverbial shit might hit the fan, we're looking for the good that happens in that. And I would encourage you, if you're in this home-based business profession, to do the same thing. Look for the good, the lessons perhaps, in everything that you do. But know that when you're out there building a team and you're working with prospects, you're dealing with emotion. You're not dealing with logic. Logic is not always going to come into play. And when you get into a habit of criticizing, condemning, and complaining to people, you might hurt their pride. And when you hurt somebody's pride, you hurt their ego, they are going to tune you out really, really quick. And you do not want to be that negative Nancy out there or that negative Nelly out there that goes out there and is always complaining. It's not attractive. You want to be the type of person that attracts good quality people. People that you could leave your kids with. People that you just enjoy being around. People that actually help you become a better version of themselves. I like what he says here. When dealing with people, let's remember that we are not dealing with logical creatures. We are dealing with creatures of emotion, creatures of prejudices that are motivated by pride and vanity. He says any fool can criticize, condemn, and complain, and most fools actually do. I like this. If you're writing notes, write this one down. A great man shows his greatness by the way he treats the little man. And a great observation, most top leaders I know, they take care of the baby representative, baby distributor, because that's where the success is. And if you want to build a large organization, I would encourage you to do the same thing. Think about what you can do to help that brand new person in the first 7 days earn a check, to have some success by selling a product. And when you do that, I can guarantee you're going to have somebody that is emotionally locked into what you have. And if you just write a post-it note on your computer or leave it on your car, don't criticize, condemn, and complain. Track that for 7 days and see how many ticky marks every time you criticize, condemn, or complain somebody that you do that. Having that awareness is, I think, the first key to success overall. So remember, don't criticize, condemn, or complain. That's principle number 1. Principle number 2 has to do with the biggest secret in dealing with people. The desire to be important is probably one of the biggest desires that people have. It is the most significant, according to Dale Carnegie's perspective. Now, if you think about the needs, goals, desires, and wants for people, Carnegie talks about the importance to feel good, the preservation of health, to have food, sleep, have money, life hereafter, sexual gratification, well-being of our children, and the feeling of importance. I call that significance. So the question I have for you is that, are you living a life today of significance, or would you like to be able to improve that? I call it quality of life. Sometimes it's called fulfillment, meaning. Are you on track there? I don't know if you are or are not, but I would encourage you, the best way to get on track is by serving and helping other people. And it doesn't have to be big things. It can be little things. It can be something as simple as getting people to have a new awareness. You know, I give talks on happiness, and one of the things I talk about in the world of happiness, it's a movement, it's tied directly to the bottom line, is gratitude. You know, what are you grateful for? Do you focus on things that you're grateful for every single day? Do you do one random act of kindness every single day? Again, leaving a little, Carnegie goes on to say, leaving a friendly trail of little sparks of gratitude on your daily trips, you will be surprised on how they will become small flames of friendship that will rise into beacons of light for your next visit when you call on somebody. So when you're talking to people, remember to give honest and sincere appreciation. That's principle number 2. Give honest and sincere appreciation. Compliment somebody. It's very easy to do, to just even smile at somebody. Say thank you and say please. Please and thank you. Simple stuff, but most people don't do it today. Okay, let's look at the third principle here. He who can do this has the whole world with him. He who cannot walks a lonely way. So if you are in marketing of any kind, this chapter, this principle should be your guiding light. It is all about creating and arousing an eager want in the other person. He who can do this has the whole world with him. He who cannot walks away lonely. Think about this. Tomorrow, before you want to persuade somebody to do something, before you speak, pause and ask yourself, how can I make this person do what I want? How can you make this person click this link? How can I get this person to watch this presentation? How can I get this person maybe to watch this product video? Again, it's not about how great your product is, your company is, or your comp plan is. It's about what's in it for the prospect. You know, you always have to be thinking not about features, which are what is it, what it does, which is what most companies have on their website, which is horrible. What you want to think about is what's in it for the prospect. What are the benefits to the prospect? When you can communicate in your language, in your videos, in your blog posts that are benefit focused, you're going to get somebody's attention. People don't buy what they need. Write that down. People don't buy what they need. People buy what they want. Make sense? We all know people who could be a little healthier, who could go to the gym, change their diet, but they don't want that. We know they need it, but they don't want it. So what we have to do is speak in terms of the other person's interest, if that makes sense. That's really what marketing is all about. It's about solving other people's problems. When you get good at solving other people's problems and you can create an interest that they have an eager want to take action, that is success in a nutshell from a marketing perspective. Now you have the fundamental techniques of helping people and handling people in any situation. So let me do a quick recap here. Principle number 1, don't criticize, condemn, and complain. Principle 2 is give honest and sincere appreciation. And principle 3 is arouse an interest and an eager want in the other person. So hopefully this has been helpful for you. I am going to see if I can find a copy of How to Win Friends and Influence People, so you can kind of read the book. I think I have it on PDF somewhere. I found it. I'll see if I can include that in the description below. I'd love to hear which one of those principles most resonates with you. Again, is it don't criticize, condemn, or complain? Or is it the one that gives honest and sincere appreciation? Or is it the one that creates a need or want in the other person? Which one of those three things speaks the most to you? Please leave me a comment below. Let's continue this conversation. If you have questions about it, or are stuck about it, or you just want to engage about it, I'd love to hear what you're thinking. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please click the subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. If you have any comments, please leave the comment below. I respond to each and every comment personally. And if you haven't subscribed and checked out my blog and connected with me on terrypetrovick.com, please do that as well. Until next time, remember this, my friend, you have a choice. Make it a better than terrific day and a prosperous one, because you absolutely deserve it. Until next time, go ahead. Be sure to leave your comment on which one of those three principles appeal to you the most, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye for now.